Hey everyone, hello. Amy here at Magnolias live in downtown Norfolk at the warehouse, and I've got some help today from Kayla.
Yeah.
She's behind the camera. We're going to design some modern trays, bowls, lanterns. So we'll be doing a black and white look, and I have a green and ivory look. Two different directions to show you for some fun modern decor. So as discussed last night on the live, we wanted to kind of amp it up today with a little bit more of modern items, some of the decor pieces that you maybe haven't seen here at all, and I wanted to design on them a little bit, give you some ideas and display finishes. I know how much you guys like design ideas, so let's do that today. I think it's going to be a busy day. Kayla, how's it been over here at the warehouse?
So. It's been busy.
There's a lot going on. Kayla is in an audit of inventory. How's your audit going?
It's actually pretty well.
Good. Kayla and Carol have been diligently double checking. Is that the best way to describe it?
Yeah.
Double checking all of the decor and the stems to make sure that things stay on track as we get down to the last onesie twosies.
Yeah.
Like this bowl, guys. This is the last one. I've got the box. It's ready to go to someone's house. And I thought they were gone. I really did. So I've been on the shelves today looking around trying to see what did I think was not available any longer, that there's still one or something, and made sure I grabbed those. This bowl, for instance, is the large traditional pedestal bowl for $82.50.
Very last one.
I really thought I sold the last one because it left the live room. So, but there was one in a box on the shelf, which is great news. This bowl, I still haven't figured out what the material is made out of. It looks like cement. It isn't terribly heavy, but it isn't polystyrofoam or anything that's poly related. It's some kind of resin, and I haven't figured it out.
We have Christine, Pat, Dawn, Judy, Kathy, Janet, Rosalie, Marcia.
Nice.
Everybody's jumping on.
Some people hanging out with me today. Well, hey, I appreciate that. We never want to be alone, and we never are. All of you guys always join us, and you're always so busy behind the scenes, posting pictures of your goodies that you're grabbing. Thank you so much. I saw Vicky's post this morning with her beautiful succulents. She used some succulents in a, they're all gone now. The round, ovally white
object.
It held succulents, and she did a really unique display, patriotic display honoring her husband for the red, white, and blue look she did. Now, this is on our Magnolias VIP page. If you're not a member of the VIP group, it's a private Facebook group. You can just jump on by going over to Magnolias VIP, and we will add you. We promise we'll include you. That's where our friends are posting pictures of the beautiful designs that they're making and other things too, but it kind of is a very fun group for people to receive encouragement from all the other Magnolias flower family members. That wording right there. So speaking of beautiful flower stuff, we've been selling a lot of succulents over the last greenery sale. The succulent stems were included, and I asked Kayla, where's all my display succulents? She says they sold. So
the shelf is like
the
empty.
Shelf is getting low, but that's okay. We're getting ready to go to market. We can run to Dallas in June. We can go to Atlanta in July. We can buy some more stuff. These little guys, though, are part of our special buy today, and maybe I should start there. They coordinate, I should say, with the special buy. This is a regular priced stem at $14.99, but it's little wreath companion here. This one specific item from the collection, instead of $84.99 today and the rest of the week, you can purchase this for, is it $59.99?
I think it is.
So it's on sale for $59.99.
I'll look.
So it's a unique item that is made on an angel vine base. This one comes with 3 of these succulents in it. There you can see them. Whoops, I just bumped the whole thing. Let me roll back. 3 succulents come in the wreath. You get the hydrangeas, the eucalyptus, the sedum that's in there is unique. I should try to look.
$59.99.
Okay, instead of $84.
Yep.
So all of these fun products, some of them are a real touch, like this piece up here, and these, of course, these succulents have a unique touch to them, but that piece is going to be marked down today for a special buy the whole week long. If you want to add it to your order, this piece is great looking on the wall by itself. I love it with these purpley tones. If you can bring more purple out of it, add some purple ribbon or more stems. It's easy to modify because the angel vine base, you can just cut things and stick it right into the wreath without glue and it will stay. Just cut your stems quite short, pop them in there. They will literally just go right into the angel vine and it will stay in the wreath, so you won't have to glue it. I kind of wonder if this can also be used as a candle ring.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we could set, this is a large bowl to put in here, but I feel like we could probably show this with some of my other things today. I think I'll make sure, oh yeah, that would be cute. I'll make sure that I style it as we go along with some of these bowls or lanterns. So let's do that as well. Very fun. So I'm going to work with the items on my table right now since it is chock full of beautiful things. Starting with this bowl. This is one of the whitest bowls in the collection. We have white lanterns, we have white vases, but we don't have any other bowls in white. This is the only one. And I believe if you were to layer fun things in it, some of the, I feel like it needs the chunkiness of large items. Our spike orbs have always been something we keep in stock. They come in a mauve plum color, a navy, a gray,
A blue.
a blue, yep, the bright blue. And I believe we have all colors in both sizes, the 3 and the 6 inch.
Quick question. Marcia asked if the wreath fit in the bowl.
It fits on top of the bowl, but it doesn't go in the bowl. This is a large bowl, but the wreath is larger. So like this. If you did that, I guess the wreath is wedging in there. If I press on it, then you could probably, I wouldn't put more succulents in there, but I think these things would look good. It's getting a little deep over here. Maybe some things so you can see. So maybe, Marcia, what do you think of that idea? Then you just need to pile up some orbs to fill that to make sure you could have something extending up out of the bowl, and that might be exactly what you need as a centerpiece. It does look like a centerpiece now. Kind of fun, actually. Okay, you guys are always thinking.
The big spike orbs are $24.50 and the smaller ones are $16.50.
Got it. So with that, let's keep filling this bowl up. I'm going to use those 2 succulent picks. Again, those are the $14.99, the matching pieces that go with the wreath. There's also a smaller size little wreath, like a candle ring size. And we have, is that all of it? Oh, and these single stem succulents. Those are the pieces that match, as well as a garland built on an angel vine base. There's some of the arranging so far. We can throw in a couple more succulents, or like this is a chick succulent orb. Is that what they call it? Yes, the plastic chick succulent orb. Comes in a couple different colors. That's the dark green color. I'm going to put that over there. And another succulent just for scale, a little scaled up, the 6 inch Echeveria in the gray color. And topping it off with the loose finger succulent. These are unique in that they have this blue purpley combo. This one's $6.99 and it looks great propped right up in there. Simple. The key to modern design is to not overdo it or to use like one type of stem pretty religiously as the single stem effect. I'll probably be showing that more as we go along here. We also have this unique acrylic bead garland. Is it? No, it's resin, I bet. I always want to say acrylic, but I'm pretty sure it's a resin bead garland.
Yep, it does say resin for $34.50.
And it has this fun pearly look to it. I would just make sure it sticks out of the bowl a little bit. I'm going to tuck it in and let
Gloria
it flop
said
out.
the green lanterns looked great in the bowl with the wreath.
Yes, I think that we could set the green lantern
I
on
love that bowl.
the wreath. I do too. This would look good on my table, but as you all know, I have plenty of stuff. Do I need more? No. Do I like to switch it out? Yes. I just keep thinking I need another house. That's what I'm...
Robin said a large candle would look good in the bowl.
Yes. How about the one behind you? Do you have a gray? Do we have them in stock? The gray 6x8?
I have one right here, but let me see if it's in stock.
We'll show it before we know if we can actually sell it to you. We have display candles in here, and sometimes my display candles are not valid because they're gone. Let's try this. Let's put some of these small things back around it. And see
We have one red. We have cream, we have green, and we have blue. And I'm looking for the one.
There's batteries in it. There, the smoke candle would be a win-win. You guys probably have some of these candles that size, but here you go for size and scale. That certainly works. You could even fill the bottom of the bowl up with something to elevate your candle a little bit higher. You know what works really great for like zero, hardly any money? Buying bags of dried beans. I like to buy dried lentils, which of course are pale tan. They're really satisfying to spread in a bowl, and they level out nicely, and they're inexpensive, and then you can set your candle on there and it will raise it up a little bit and provide a higher base surface.
Just kidding. We don't have any.
We don't have any?
We have every other color.
But not this one.
Yeah.
Well, I would put the blue one in here. I think blue and white would be classic. I know you guys bought a lot of candles, but you bought a lot of candles. It is comical. This size of candle isn't on the order that is on the way. Only the 3 sets of 3 are coming. If you missed on the candles, there'll be some showing up. So
I don't have the blue, do you?
Nope. We maybe had one over on the table, but that's okay because we've styled the bowl long enough. We're going to move on. You have the idea. Did you get the vision? And you all have good ideas. So with all the ideas coming out with this bowl, somebody needs this bowl. Whoever it is, run to your computer because this is the only one, and it's the only one we're going to have. In fact, who did I even buy this from? Can I get more? It depends. All of our vendors are now receiving their tariffed freight, guys, and it's not going to be pretty. That's all I can say about that. We'll do our best. That's what we'll do.
Kathy said, "Hi, ladies. Shout out to Connie for helping me with a birthday package and for finding a fern I couldn't find online. What a treat to call a business and a real live person answers the phone."
You know what? I deliberately will never take away Connie's capacity of phone discussions with our customers. I can't tell you how many clothing companies, like right now, I'm in a multi-day emailing situation of a discussion of some jeans that have a weird wash to them. I don't like the wash. I want to exchange. It's going back and forth and back and forth. There's no phone call to make. No one is helping me. I don't have good jeans. They're all, they're weird looking, and I still have spent $70 on a pair of jeans I don't know what to do about. So yes, we appreciate Connie, and we're not going to change her capacity or her role at our company of talking to you on the phone, even though poor Connie spends all day doing that.
Yes, but she's good at it.
She's good at it. She's patient. She knows her stuff. She has excellent ability to resolve problems. So yes, just call our Connie. All of that to be saying in the long version, we just love the fact that we can help you that way. Okay, guys, we're going to do a little creative styling.
They bought the bowl.
Okay, congratulations to you. I feel like it's a game show and you're the winner because it's the last bowl. Probably no more bowls coming our way from that look. Okay, and we will be excited to see how you style that bowl. Actually, if you want to share how you style that bowl on the VIP page, everybody will love that. Love, love, love it. Okay, so I've got this amazing tray that we're going to lay out here. This one is also the last one on the shelf, the Miller Parquetry serving tray. $114 for this 22-inch large one. And I'm sure, is that how you say it? It's like a parquet floor. Parquetry? There is the discussion. You may know how to say the word better than myself. I know that it would be a parquet floor if your wood flooring was cut and laid that way, but now it's the tray, and these are individual pieces laid on the base inside there. So cut pieces of wood forming the parquet design, a rope wrap handle, 22 inches square, about a 2-inch depth here. This would be the most amazing ottoman tray. And there's nothing sharp. In fact, there's some little felt feet underneath it. If it sat on your ottoman, nothing would cut, scratch, or be at risk there. But I do have only this one, and there are none at the store. we probably had 3 sizes, and this is the one remaining, so it's nice that
We
it's
had
the
a
large
small
one.
and we had a large.
Ah, gotcha. So then I want to maybe create, is there a little white pot back behind you that this would fit on?
A white
Right?
pot.
Anything in the small lower category down there where there's a little planter. This thing's so unique, I kind of just want to see it sitting back here in a 4x4. Oh, there you go. The sage one right there on the bottom is perfect. It's a plastic hops. I think it's called hops.
That
half
thing reminds
sphere.
me of noodles.
Noodles. Oh, it's reminding her of spiral noodles, like the rotinis.
Yes.
It reminds you of rotinis. Okay, we're going to call it the rotini topper. Look at that. So it makes an instant little pot. Now this planter, I believe, is 5 inches. I'll tell you what it fits perfectly on. Probably a 4 or 5 inch pot is just right. This one is just like 4 3/4. So almost 5 inches, and it will sit on there nicely. How much is that little topper?
$14.50.
So he's an inexpensive way to make a simple modern design, and this sage thing is perfect. This is $12, guys. $12. We maybe don't have more than one. I don't know. I have one in my hand. There. That's what we want back here. Then we have a pair of beautiful, now these are horn, I think. Is that what we decided these were made out of? They're made in India. They're handcrafted. They're covered in pieces of horn or bone.
That little
Bone and resin.
planter is $12.50.
Do we have more than one?
Yeah. It
Just wonder.
says, yeah.
Because it seems like that's one
And
of those
there's
things.
5 at the store.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we will make something in there. I love the fact that it will add, see how my green is now splashing around the tray evenly? So the 2 little sage green trays here, they're called open lanterns. The large one being $24.50, the small one being $18.50. I saw 2 sets here, and I don't think I have any at the store. So it's kind of starting to get to be the end of things when we need to go to market and buy more, and we're deliberately letting things kind of sell down. Also, this beautiful color is called ice blue, and these are deluxe candles. They fit on the stand perfectly. There's a 3-inch opening on the top here, not a 4, so you have to put a 3-inch candle or something like that up on top of these. I believe I've actually done this before also, if you like that look. These make great toppers if the tray of the candle is 3 or 4 inches proportion-wise, and it's interesting. So, you know, you could do something like that. Maybe we should just do this and this. And can I have that little candle ring on the 3rd bin, left side on the bottom? That's sagey. Perfect. You got it. Meant to grab that. We're working it out. So this piece I haven't shown you in a long time. I realized last weekend that it was on the shelf and I hadn't been paying attention to it. It wasn't here. It's the 6.5-inch Tatler Leaves candle ring. So I'm going to guess that this is 6.5 inches in the back.
$29.50 for that.
The opening is 6 inches. The wreath itself is 9. So for $29, you're kind of getting a baby wreath that you could say is about 14 inches edge to edge. This is 9, and the inside is 6. So we're going to set that right here, and look how pretty the color is. Actually really works. Just right. Now the lantern, last I saw, I think there was 2 sets on the shelf, 2 larges, 2 smalls, none at the retail store.
There's 1 large at the store.
Is there? Okay. I wonder where it is.
What is that candle holder called again?
Tatler, this one?
No, this.
This one?
Yeah.
It says bone and resin on the tag.
Oh, it is bone. Okay.
I always forget. Is it cow horn or bone? So it's bone and resin. I mean, I hope that's fine with everybody, but that is a material that is often used in decor pieces in India. I like the look of it. Now, after much discussion, we discovered there is, rats, no batteries. There is 1 set of these little babies.
Hazelton.
Hazelton?
That's what they're called.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have ever remembered that.
Hazelton candle holder.
Okay, I'm going to find some batteries so you can see one of these. So these little babies are, we thought they were gone. There was 1 set missing that we located. We have this display set that is not 100% great because it's been in here being designed with, but we do have a set in a box, and you'll be able to purchase this set for $42 perhaps, if I remember right. Something to that effect. Maybe we'll go like this, and like this. Okay, styling a tray today. And I'm also going to grab this little guy over here and use a succulent in my cute little bowl. Last call on this guy. I don't want to get ahead of you, Kayla. Sorry. Are you still looking for the candle set?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they were called Lily, or this says Lily Candle ×2, and they're 4x6 and 4x4, and the Lily pattern you can see pretty easily. If that's not right, I'm not sure what else to tell you, except for it is LC3362. If that's helpful.
Yes.
Our fingers are flying.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, okay, but there's lilies on it. So they're jasmine candles with lilies.
And it says there's one at the store.
Okay, so they didn't send the set
No.
over. We can get that set for you if you would like it. It's pale blue. I thought they were sending that over, so maybe they should. But it will be available for you to buy, and then that's the end of those candles.
Yes.
So the last item also on this teak wood bowl, this little guy is so cute with just a single candle in it and a little bit, like I was talking about lentils or some sea glass or something, a single candle displayed in this teak bowl, which is $45. It's real teak, but it's unfinished. It just looks like the bowl needs
That's the very
things.
last one.
Mm-hmm. I realize that when I'm on these shelves looking for new things, I'm grabbing these last items because if it works with my look, somebody I'm sure needs it somewhere.
I missed Jennifer. She said the half pasta orb. Kayla, you are so funny. Diane
orb.
said hello. Kim said, yay, the candles have batteries.
Yes, I know. My battery situation is improving around here. It's improving. We're going to add a little bit more blue to the tray. So this is maybe a moderately modern tray design. The candle holders are more modern. The lanterns maybe are not because these are metal. The little tray has got a little bit of a vintage finish on it. And, you know, comboing things up, both modern and not, is a strong trend right now. So the tray's cool though. It grounds it because it's dark. It gives it a nice dark base, and all these light objects pop off of it. If you have a dark dining table, you can spread this across your dining table. Sideboard, same thing. It's just a beautiful combination of items that I like this color a lot. Something different, and we're all about different. Okay, I've got one switch up before I take this tray away. These candle holders are sold separately. Did you say the prices? The Hazelton is what we decided. And if you're new to watching, Kayla's dropping links. We call them links because she goes and finds the product, and then in the comments, you can click on those links and go to the product. But what I did notice that I never realized till Kate told me the other day is that if you're on your desktop computer, like a laptop, you'll be able to see the thumbnails in all of the comments. If you're on your mobile phone, there's no thumbnail picture. So when you're dropping a link, if you describe what you're putting in the link, it'll help people because otherwise they can't tell.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I thought the mobile devices had thumbnail images.
The small one is $26.50 and it's the last one.
Oh.
The large is $34.50 and there is 2.
That's a great price for how unique they are. I thought they would be like $40. I couldn't remember. Okay, and then there's these two pieces. So they're glass. They do have an open bottom if that's relevant. I mean, they could stand this way and they could hold something that would drop all the way to here inside, like a stem bundle could go in there. But I'm going to use them upright. Notice the color is dead on perfect with this metal. So we have the tall one. Oh, don't notice the dust on the top here.
Georgia.
And the short one. They have, I think they have 4-inch trays. Let me check for you. Where's my tape measure? Here it is. The Georgia candlesticks. Okay, how much are the Georgias?
The small is $32.50. The large is $39.50.
Okay, 39, 32. Added bonus, they will hold a taper candle with a wax, if you put some little wax in there. it will stay, but there's actually a little divot in the top to hold tapers. So that would be another unique thing to do with them. Lots of options then. Here's my blue candles back on the green, just to switch out for you so that you can see how pretty the color combo can be. And the whole tray is styled up. Hey, would you take my phone if I unlock it? We gotta post a picture that will go on the homepage of YouTube. So all of these things end up as videos on YouTube most of the time. I'm just gonna move that out of the way so that you can do this.
1, 2, 3.
And these photos I'll post as we go finish this up. I will post these on an album also.
The first one,
Did
your
I
eyes were
close
closed.
my eyes on the
Well, I
second
got
one?
I got one with your eyes open.
Now I'm going to take one more with this other color. So with the pictures, you'll be able to see how we styled this tray. Then if you buy, I didn't get a picture of the bowl though. Sorry, whoever bought that bowl. This way you'll be able to see how we styled things. But
1, 2, 3.
let me know if you bought the bowl and you need a picture of how we put the succulents in there. We could photograph the succulents in the bowl with the orbs. It is helpful sometimes, so I just want to offer that if it's important to you. Okay, let me say that that goes with this vase that we're going to do next, and I'm going to see if Kayla can take this whole business. There we go. So last call on what is called the jasmine candles, one set only. They're at the store if you want one. Message us, and Connie, our kind manager, will make sure you get that either added to your order because you've added it to your message notes as you're purchasing, or you can call her and she'll sell you that right there on the phone. Whatever works. So one thing about some of our inventories, we have these beautiful items, and then when they get down to the last one, it's easy to lose them on our shelves, mostly because there's a lot of stuff back there. So I wanted to show you this gorgeous glass vase here, and it is one of my faves. I still don't have one of these. Maybe, if you guys don't need it, maybe I will. Just depends. I could definitely style this with my pink and corally flowers. This would look awesome. So it's glass. It has some flower crumbs in the bottom. I'm going to wipe those out so you can see how pretty it is. Now this piece is $42.50. It is, the handles are molded in. In fact, you can feel that they dent out. So it's maybe a pressed glass piece. And when you style this one, it's my favorite height, 10 inches. So it's a little over 11. 10 inches I find to be one of the most ideal heights for vases to do drop-ins. And this has a 5-inch diameter at the top. So it's 11 by 5 across the top. What I wanted to do is just put some of these funky alliums in here. Isn't this guy crazy?
That is the last of that vase.
This is the last. Yep, I figured, because he was all by himself on the shelf.
$42.50.
Looking lost. So I'm going to style it with these huge alliums. So this is the Grand Garden allium. I would normally cut that off, but because we need to sell these stems, I am going to just do this sneaky trick. So if you can't cut a stem, here you go. Hot tip of the day. Just bend it.
Those are $12.50.
Aren't they crazy? So they look modern when you put them in a vase like this. That is the big one. And then this one is just the regular wild allium stem. It's the same thing, but the bloom is smaller.
Oh, maybe that one's $12.50.
So one's the grand allium, and one is just the wild allium. Unless one is 28. Oh, they're both 28 inches
The
tall.
cream wild allium stem is $12.50.
And then the big one?
And that's
The
called...
grand one. So it could literally just be this combination.
That's $19.50.
This big guy.
Yes.
Okay, so we have two 1950s, one $12.50 in here, and 3 total pieces. He wants to spin around. I want him to stand and stay there. So that would just be a very simple and modern look. The aesthetics of modern design sometimes are just grab a stem, only feature one stem, and don't make it busy.
Pat said, Amy, treat yourself and get it.
Thank you, Pat.
Kathy said, pretty vase. Can you get more?
Robin said that the other day about this fern that I found at the store too. I can't get more. This is it. We are going to get to market, and if some of these vendors, well, all the vendors, any new merchandise they bring in right now, they're subject to paying a 30% tariff. They have to decide if they're going to charge that to me or if they're going to charge part of it to me, but no matter what, they have to pay it, so they don't charge the same price for their products anymore. It'll be an interesting thing to see how the year goes on. That is one piece of pittosporum if you want to see a little green in there. So simple styling, just keeping it very basic. Let me try a different look, another simple style. I told you pink would look good in here, and this is probably what I'd do at my house. There's a handful of these left, and they are protea stems. So 28-inch protea. These are really nice ones. So this is a thicker material. It's kind of like a foam texture, latex foam combination with fabric leaves, really chunky stem. I know I cannot bend this stem, but basically these guys would look amazing if we could get them to stagger just enough that you'd have one low and two higher. So 3 protea stems. We just need to drop one, but I don't feel like I could bend this.
$24.50 for those.
They're each $24.50. Okay. Unique stems, the kind of thing you just do a simple design. Maybe they all just need to go one way. Oh, I like that. Also.
Linda said, Amy, that vase has your name on it.
It
Enjoy.
does. I could definitely play with this one at my house and make some cool designs with it. I need to have more company, so I need to have my staff pizza party. We got to schedule that after Memorial Day. We need to get that after everybody's done with the graduation parties and the craziness. It's been a crazy time around here. There, let's drop the allium. Let's put these in here, but if somebody wants this vase, you go for it. When I get to market, I will find more stuff that's cool. Don't worry. There's always more. That's one thing you learn in this business. There's always more. New stuff all the time. Love it. Okay, that is fun. You will, if you're a designer that prefers modern, you'll appreciate just simple design. Most of the time we're doing lots of different things. We're making it very full. But sometimes the less is more theory can just spill over into simple, simple, simple. It's just a different way to look at it. So I love that concept, and that vase is more of an olivey green, where the other items I was showing were more of a minty green. So pretty look. I think I'd pair those up with these candlesticks also. I would like to see all this together in a display because that just seems like the right feel for all the products together. We would need pink candles. Maybe we would need orchid pink candles.
I have this candle, but I'm not sure if we have any.
I know. In fact, you can check this color and see what, this is called magenta. I had them out, but I didn't have a moment to check and make sure we still had something to sell in that category. Okay, so that's the $24 protea. This is the big allium that is $19 a stem. And then we have the little allium also.
We have the 3x4 magenta.
Do we? Shorter. Okay.
And
shorter magenta. She's checking to see what we have for choices. And then I'll ask you to check on, also we need to know about the tapers.
I'm thinking the tall magenta is out.
Okay, so we have the short magenta. This is going to make noise. So in my tray from the other day, I still have this blue glass. The blue glass comes in a, like I said, it's going to make noise. There it is. The blue glass comes in a jar. I haven't put it back in the jar yet. It's $14.50 for this much. I have only a third of the jar right here on the bottom of this glass hurricane. So this glass piece comes with this little wood X base. It's $76.50. This is the Amarillo round glass hurricane. There's little felty rubber dots on the bottom. It sits like so. This sits like so.
Last one.
It's it. There's no more. We're going to put the 6-inch candle in there because proportionately, I think the 6 is a good size. And we're going to take a little bit more glass and make a little bit more noise. There. Doesn't that look better? Cute. So that kind of thing Really fun. This would be a great thing you could mix in with your patriotic designs. You could also add in your own sea glass. Who was showing me sea glass? Oh, Kathy. She had the underseas party for her grandson's birthday. That's where
What
I
are
saw it.
those called?
The sea glass?
Yeah.
Well, it's not sea glass, actually. It's just beach glass.
Oh.
Beach glass. Blue beach glass, $14.50 for a jar. And we only have the blue color.
Yes.
What I wanted to get was this candle ring over here. Let me rob it away from this. I think this candle ring, if I remember right, I did this once before. Ooh, what do you think of that idea? Cool.
Oh, that looks nice.
It's fun. Now, it's like stacked because this is now resting in the candle ring and not touching the wood base, but the whole thing works. So that's unique. And the Hurricane $76 is the last one. It would look great for fall. I would probably start piling in little baby pumpkins around here. We're going to get the fall out. That's why fall is on my brain. We've been looking at it. It's going to be coming. Don't worry. If you're someone who likes to know what's next, you'll be in the know shortly. But at the moment, we've got this going on. So love this look. And I like the blue-green together. Really.
That looks good.
It looks very pretty. Something that would be showy for the summer. Okay, we're still styling. I better keep going. There is one thing that we carry. Where can I put these so I don't drop them all? Here. That is really versatile, and we have several colors. Let me get the bag out, and I'll show you. This bowl is the perfect bowl to hold them all. So this minty green color is just right as a match for the little Tatler Leaves candle ring here. And the minty green color that we've been playing with today. Here's a great bowl filler. I'm going to open a brand new bag and make a mess for Kayla. Actually, I won't. That's too hard. I see this one's open. So it comes in green, brown, navy blue,
Evergreen, navy, very perry,
this color.
and rust.
Okay, that must be the rust. And I'm going to slide that so I don't dump it out.
Are you done with it?
Sure.
Okay.
These, I'm going to style this bowl in black and white, but before I do, I want to show you that this is the bowl that holds this entire bag perfectly. So these bags of colored orbs, we get them from time to time. They're back in. Remind me how much we sell a bag for.
$22.50.
$22.50. Okay. They have open weave balls in there. They have solo wood covered balls. They have woven ones, but half of them are painted and half of them are natural. So I'll turn it so you can get a good look at all the different textures. The largest ones are about 4 inches in diameter. The smallest are 2. And I don't know how many are actually in there. A lot.
18.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's better than trying to count. So if you arrange them, they kind of self-arrange, don't they? You don't have to work too hard to arrange them. This is the bowl that everything fits in, and this bowl is only $39. It's the aluminum antique silver bowl. So I love this bowl because when people are coming in for a wedding gift, it's pretty versatile. The price point's great, and this is an inexpensive wedding gift. This is $40 plus $22, so this is a $65 wedding gift here. And you could just do the green color, which would be very versatile, or if they like a more rustic vibe, this color called Rust, which is basically a reddened brown. That would be very neutral. And boom, you have an easy gift that you could give with the balls in the bag, lay it in the tray, wrap it up in a gift bag, and you'd be done. So
Kathy
that's a great
said,
one.
"Oh my God, I love fall. Look out, checkbook." Kim said she loves the bowl with the orbs in it.
It's a good mix.
Rosalie has the green filler orbs, and she loves them.
Okay, you guys have been buying them already. That's good. We've had them a few weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Not too long ago, and I haven't styled them very often, so I probably should get going on styling more of them. But today I showed you that blue color. Every bag will fit in this bowl as a gift set. Wrap it up like that. If you want to style it for yourself. I think what I'm going to style it with today is the the one piece that came with it from the same vendor. They had this particular piece that they sold, and I think it goes perfectly. The Patty, P-A-T-T-I. This is 1950. It's a metal sphere, and this I think is 5 inches, or is it 6? I don't know. 6
Kathy
inches?
said she has that
6.
bowl, but never knew how to decorate it.
Okay, well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going so you have more ideas. So this piece here is one item. I believe we could mix in some green with it. And we're going to do some black and white designs. Lots of ways to do this. These little guys here are fun because we have several patterns. They're like a porcelain ball. There are patterns that are modern and patterns that are traditional.
I'm just going to drop the link to all orbs.
There you go. Because there's not that many left anymore. I've got to go find more. Good luck to me, because, man, it's hard finding assortments of orbs. This one's maybe more cute, pretty, and traditional. So these are all, I want to say they're $11.
The black ones, they are
$12.50.
Yeah.
$12.50. Okay, so we're not going to use that pattern, but you've seen a couple of the patterns there. And, you know, that is a simple, keeps it modern, and keeps it black and white. There's lots of switch outs for this bowl. We could also just eliminate any green. And this might be the last one of this size. It is etched. The pattern in a blackish brown color here is in depth. You can feel it. This is $19.50 for the Curvy Lines orb, and this is the medium. I believe we only have the medium.
We have one medium and one large.
Oh, we do. Wonder where the large is. Okay. So that would give you a simple with no greens as an option, or they would roll around less if you used one of these little shorty green pieces. This is only $4.50. You can kind of fan it like that and lay that in there, and then stuff stays put, and it's minimal greenery. See how easy that is? $4.50 fixes it right up. So that's a combination of different black and white things. I wonder how this is a tillandsia. This is the tillandsia crazy succulent that comes with a stem that has a root.
I don't know how to spell that.
T-I-L-A, tilland, T-I, and then the word land. Try that. So that is a funky fun thing. Look at all these options to style your bowl. You could use bendy vine loop through here. Succulents always look good though, if you like succulents. And I believe we also could do this colorway. And these are depending, these actually look good on here. Also, these are unique because they have the flat bottoms, and the color in them could be, there's like a burgundy color, a gray, a caramely brown. These are more beige than the candlestick, so the base color is sort of a taupey tone. And what are these things called? Yet another thing that Kayla's going to have to dig out. So she did drop the link to all the orbs. These will be there. There's a touch of metallic gold up here, so that is different. And I probably would say these look good in here because of the gray. Let me swap out the black and white ones and try those two, and she'll catch up to me and tell me what we got going on here. I want one of these to be able to find it. Up and down, up and down.
I got that one.
And this is tagged. This is the Verona Brown Glass Orb, which is super useful because it is kind of silver, kind of pearlized, kind of brown, kind of gray. It's in the middle. It's metallic. So it always looks good.
$18.50 for that one.
Okay, this little guy here, and then she's got the small version. So all of these options, hopefully you're getting a good visual on what you're liking from the choices that we have here. Lots of choices. Trying to find all the modern orbs so that I can show you different combos and feature what we've got going on. So that piece is your hammered antique silver.
This is the Galaxy orb.
Galaxy? Okay. Galaxy large and Galaxy small is what they're called.
The small is 21. Oh, the large? You have a large?
This one is the large.
It's 32, but
okay.
It says it's at the store.
Oh, so this is the medium? I can't tell from the tag because it doesn't label.
The medium
small, medium,
is 5 by 5 by 5.
This is a 6 for sure. So we'll check on that. This is the large 6-inch, and this is the small 4.5-inch, 4-inch. Kayla's on it. She's going to sleuth it out because she's been checking anyway to see what's all happening. Oh, I like that in there with the color of those orbs. That looks good. That's my favorite. Okay, photo time again.
Okay, and also Jennifer said she would take out the green and put in the big allium.
Oh, okay. Let's try that idea. The big allium, like the one on the laying on top of that tray there. Cool idea. Jennifer's always got the idea. I just need you to come over to the U.S. and help me style up this joint, Jennifer. See if you can help me. It is fun.
1, 2, 3.
And it's interesting how, from afar, through a camera, you can get all these good ideas. You have a good eye. Okay, so then the allium. We're going to give this a shot, see what Jennifer's idea looks like. Let's take the stem and... ooh, I better hurry up or I'm not going to get to any of the stuff behind me on the mantle.
We were a little late.
Yeah, but depends what you guys, if you got to go, you got to go. Depends what you guys think. That's fun and funky. Probably could cut the stem off. Of course, I'm just spinning it to see what it would do. And I like this to be over in there maybe. So, fun and different. The allium is a textural thing, so it's a plastic piece that definitely is a lot like the Tillandsia, and it seems natural.
That looks nice.
I like that together. It looks really natural together. So good idea, like that. That is the 1950 size of allium, and this Tillandsia stem, and I don't remember if you said that one. At all.
Let's see, 1850.
Okay, so we got some cool items in the $39 bowl and some good ideas for you. All right, a cool thing. This is, who knows what this is called, but I can give you the item number if you want it, if you want to speed things up.
Okay.
It's the AC069702. It comes with this glass thing that's maybe useless. I'm not sure.
Black modern circle candle holder for $26.50.
So if you use it with the glass, it might look like so. $26.50 is a great price. You could take the glass away and just use a candle and a small candle ring that I do have here. This one is super simple, only $9.50 for this little eucalyptus thing. And that would look like this. Basically, simple. And then you can also just put orbs in here or succulents. Like on my fireplace, if I added this into the whole mantelscape, it would be simple and green and sculptural. So for $26, it's a pretty good design element. I like how the price is so low. And if you remember, I don't know if you do it all, but at Christmas, Kate hung an ornament. She like wired the ornament and hung it here, and that looked awesome. That was a very good design tip too. All right, some fun and funky things behind me so that we're running out of time and I don't want to forget to show you all these cool items. This is a wormwood bush ×3 in this awesome metal vase that's called the Corinth black vase. It's $98.50. It is cast aluminum, so it's quite heavy. This is all metal.
Very last one.
And it has a unique shape. So I like just putting something simple in it. I was looking for that moss bush, but that must have sold out over the weekend.
That fluffy one? Yeah, it did.
Yes, those were awesome. I need to make sure I reorder those. Or this one is the fern bush. That's the $4.50. So both the wormwood bush and this fern, $4.50. That's more of a dusty color. This is a true green. And I think you would need 3. Do I have 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 looks good. You also could add the awesome Sansevieria. So it's like a snake plant, only it's the one with the star shape to it. Those would look good in there as well. And that is all this kind of thing needs. Just keep it simple. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like that in there. We should show it this way at the store. cool. But it's the last one, so it's not at the store. It's going to be here, and then it's going to go to your house, and that's the end of it. So keep that in mind of how we're styling it. I like the candlesticks with it. So Kayla says we have this magenta color in a short size, 4-inch. This is also cast aluminum, meaning that it's going to be quite heavy. And I believe we only have one size. Like it only came in one size. That piece, do you want the item number?
Sure.
18454. And it has just a super modern look to it. You got some little feet on the bottom to keep things from scratching.
Black pillar candle holder for $69.50.
Looks good. Here it is with a shorter candle. I like it with a shorter candle. I think we have one at the store. So $69.50, a good companion piece in all metal. And if we keep going with more of the cast aluminum finish, here would be a taper candle holder also that we'd have. These modern taper holders might have more than one size. These are the 21535s. She's going to have to type fast now.
There's a 12-inch and a 15-inch.
Okay.
You have the 15 or?
I have the 12. So there's a taller one that is this tall.
And that one's $21.50.
I like the texture. I like the price point, and all of this right here is cast aluminum and iron, and that makes them all the same kind of medium. So they work great together. If you want to keep mixing them up with some other decor pieces, let's just keep talking about what's behind me. Here's another one of those dome toppers. This one does not look like curly rotini noodles. This looks like leaves. And this is the big one.
Missed a question. Will you be getting the tall snake plant back in?
I don't have anything on order in that category right now. Right now we're receiving all the fall Christmas, so probably at the moment, no. Don't know if we'll get to market and figure out what the deal is, but until I go, I'm probably going to not buy anything else other than what's coming.
Is that the mini leaf half orb?
This does not say, but the item is 78657. It's the perfect thing for a, is this a 6-inch planter? 6.5-inch size planter. And this planter is only $16.50 for a simple matte black cylinder of a ceramic type. This is the boxwood?
Yes, $34.50 for the boxwood.
Okay, $34.16. Cute. And that is all still looking really nice together. We just can tablescape all day long with all these black objects, right? They all look good together.
Oops.
What else did I get?
I went to type black, that black planter, and I put table because you said table.
Power of suggestion. So then mixing up interesting objects that don't need anything in these vases. Both of these items I know are low price points. There's no, I can give you numbers again. There's no titles. 17058.
Oh, hold on. 17058.
Yep.
That is the Hershey Donut ceramic vase for $8.50.
Oh, well, there's that. It's $8. The donut, the Hershey donut vase. Okay. Well, how about this one? How low is this price? This one is, oh my God, where's my glasses? 18588. It's like a bad vision test.
Johnstown curved ceramic vase for $12.50.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys, $8.50 and $12.50 for a modern wedding gift. There you go. That is $25 for 2 pieces. Okay, awesome. That is a great price point. I don't have a tray ready to go to line them all up on, but they would look amazing with a tray. And then we also, oh, I don't want to forget to do this.
Who was that? Tracy asked if we would have more amber candles. There should be extras probably.
Yes, so everything Kate reordered for you guys, she has extras coming. I don't know how many extra. I actually forgot to ask her. Does that work?
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, I haven't tried that on there before, but it does rest on there nicely. Cute. Okay, so then this piece, also matte black ceramic, the same as the cylinder. Ready for a number? I don't know how Kate finds these things without numbers.
Me either.
20805. And it has a neat spiral effect to it.
Modern totem vase. for $24.50.
So this is like a $50 scenario right there. I like that on top of there as well. The boxwood is versatile. Looks good. And all of these vases are kind of just the tip of the iceberg. As far as black vases, we have many, many choices. There are tall ones, short ones. Here's one of the taller ones that are available. This piece is a little different. I don't know if you can tell on the camera about the finish that has a little mottling to it. M-O-T-T-L-E, that kind of mottling. It is a bit of a gunmetal. Oh, there you go. You can really see it. It's kind of a gunmetal look. It's mostly black next to these black items, but that metallic finish, and then it has this funky little notch here. So what I was going to do was just easily style it with this crazy looking zebra grass. Here is the zebra grass. This is 3 bunches. They are plastic, outdoor safe items. But what I was
That is the last vase.
This is it?
$74.50.
How tall is it? Do we have the measurements there?
19.
So
19 by 8 by 8.
This full of life willow stem, which is a complete bendy vine stem. And because if I put this grass in here, it's going to completely fall in. It's not going to rest. But if I eyeball it and I use my willow in the bendy vine way that it is, take one of these, wrap it around and twist, it will lock it in place. And watch how cool this looks. I hope it looks cool. We'll see. It's supposed to look cool. This is a complete stem. I bet you guys bought a lot of these over the weekend.
That full of life?
Oh, yeah.
There was a ton going out.
Because it's so versatile. Look at that. So it holds it together, and you can actually sort of just mess with it and get it to move around wherever you need it to. Looks interesting. I'm excited to have these stems like this. Anything with the bendy vine is fun for me. I always like that. So there you have it. It would be tall enough that it could sit like on a hearth or down in front of a console table maybe. And this whole thing is now stabilized with that vine. We could work with it a little bit more and pull the vines around so that you could see more of them. But I like the contrast of the lime green and this fun blackish gunmetal
I like
finish.
that vase.
Very cool. It's a good look for all of the modern people out there. And then modern candlesticks as well. We have a lot of pretty tapers today. I just wanted to make sure I gave you a little overview of some of the more modern styles. These I love. They're actually champagne colored aluminum. The cast aluminum finish is gold-ish, but not very gold. These are the 16976s. They are made in India, of course. Most of this metal
Champagne
is.
taper candle holder.
There you go. And with the candles, these are our little tapers that I don't know how many colors we have. These display candles sit in here, and then we don't try to sell them because, you know, I beat on them a little bit. But these 2 sizes might be the remaining 2 sizes that are left.
Of the candle holders.
The holders. Mm-hmm.
We have
This is the
a
16.
12-inch, a 16,
Okay. Yes.
and a 20.
Oh, so we have a taller one.
Yes.
This is the 12 and the 16, and that means if you want number 3, it would be this tall. So very nice. Holds the taper perfectly. You could put a dot of sticky tack in there, or the other secret is a little whip of plastic wrap. That works too. If you just need a short one, these are a little bit more hammered looking, but we do carry the tiny taper holders that are just going to be tabletop, where they will sit in your arrangements nicely, like a table, a tray swag. These will hold the taper candles in a tray swag. And they are the metal taper holders, only $12.50 in pewter or gold color. So lots of basic things for tapers, which are really trending up again. Taper candle holders in decor magazines and socials is definitely making a comeback. Decorative knot, we're nearly done. I think I got almost all the items. The pine wood chain decor, only $16.50.
There's also a black knot too.
There is?
That's
Oh. Is it wood?
no, it's I don't know what it is. Resin.
A resin black knot. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, it's a little simpler. But that one is the pine one for only $16.50, a great price point. And then behind me, I styled up a couple of our black lanterns, which are metal, the Juliets. This is the large and the small Juliets. And if you like lanterns as much as I do, this is the most modern lantern we have. Otherwise, lanterns tend to get kind of fussy looking, but this one's simple.
The small is 42, the medium's 52, and the large is 64.
So I have the large and the small, not the medium, with me today. And I'm just going to show you what I put in it without breaking anything else, hopefully. This is wishful thinking. Okay. Durable and not broken. So this is a pitcher that is also quite modern. The last item, the matte black, is $42.50 for the Columbus stoneware black pitcher. It's actually food safe if you want to use it. And then I love this simple design of the eucalyptus, sedum, and fern bouquet. This is actually a pre-made bouquet that came from the vendor this way with the pods and the ferns and this chunky Real Touch sedum thing here. So that's what I put in there because it fits in the large one. Right inside there. Just right. Kind of looks cool and different. And then you can lay a little something in the bottom if you want to, like this mixed sedum pick here in that blue color. So cool things today. Man, we kept you a little bit long, but I wanted to make sure I showed you all the items on the fireplace behind me. And then recapping that wreath, by the way. That wreath is our special buy of the week. I'll be talking about it each day. Let me move this out and show you. I bet this works around the lantern. We will be able to sell this all week long, or while supplies last, for $54 instead of $84. Or $59 instead of $84. So good price point. You can use it as a candle ring large size around an object. Let's see if it fits in here. Maybe I should tell you the size of the center, and then you would know if your thing will fit in here. Because inside the wreath is 12 inches, a 12-inch space inside the wreath. So does that help you out visualizing all of the things you can do with this cool lantern? That actually fits in there just right. I love it. And if you love this look as much as I do, this is one colorway that we would consider an everyday item. So we have the coordinating little picks and sprays, coordinating succulents at regular price, but the special buy will be while supplies last or for the whole week this week at $59. So fun, fun, fun. Thanks everybody for joining me. That was a lot of stuff. Thanks Kayla for keeping up.
It was. I don't know if I caught up. If you're missing something, just let us know.
And we will find it for you. I'm also going to post some pictures. I'll take some more pictures now that we're done, and I'll get a little album popped up quick so that you can see the way we styled all these things. It's been a fun one. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with Kate's help. It'll be Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's
Pat
Thursday.
said, sure wish you could ship my way. I would get that wreath.
Oh, yes, you're in Canada, aren't you?
Oh, is she?
That's right, yes. We haven't been shipping to Canada for, I don't know, probably 2 years now, perhaps.
And Kathy asked if you could put the magenta candle in the lantern quick.
Yes. So this color I love with these succulents and the hydrangea. I really feel like it needs some height. So I would use my 3-piece glass candle risers. And we also have them in a smoke color. And that would give your height. Kayla knows exactly what we're looking for. It would get your candles up to height, but we do have this candle available in a 3x4 size. I didn't check if the tapers, you could put the tapers inside there in little holders also, but very pretty colorway for sure, for sure. And that is the large Juliet lantern for just $64. All right, everybody, I will be back tomorrow with more fun ideas and new things. We're going to see you then. Bye-bye.